So I know a lot of y'all are reaching out because y'all want to be an entrepreneur and you heard about the course, you heard about the mentorships and stuff like that I'm doing with all these people. But one thing I want to say is that once you get your first taste of success, you're never going to want to give it up. Like my first deal that I closed was my real estate deal, was 5K. But I went from a job where I was making $8,000 consistently per month, between 6 to 8 per month in the oil field. And I was like, oh, this is good. I'm living good. And then I got let go. And then I'm working for nothing. I got evicted, car repo, credit horrible, couldn't do nothing. The wife was in school. When it went from making like 6 to 8K every month, driving these big company trucks, pulling up in the hood where nobody really cared about that kind of stuff, pulling up in the hood with my nice company truck, and go from that to evicted, to broke, to in eviction court. And ended up having to humble myself and working for $15 a day because I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to make money for my family. I took a job at AT&T. So when you called AT&T, I probably would be the one to answer the phone. And I come from this big all-field supervisor position, but now I'm low. I'm making like whatever it was at the time, which was next to nothing, just so I can provide for my family. So I've been what I consider the top before. I've been where I know is the bottom, and I've been to like everything in between. But by far, I definitely love entrepreneurship the most. It is tough. It's not for everybody, but you'll never know unless you try it. And once you get that first taste of success, you're gonna be hooked on it for life for sure. Like my first deal was 5K. I went from making $15 a day, had to move in with my mother-in-law, with my family. We not young, we like grown people living with my mother-in-law because I couldn't afford to take care of my family at the time. So doing all that, working for $15 a day, closed my first 5K deal. After that, I was like, that's all I had to do? I probably worked for like 20 minutes and I made my first 5K. It took me a lot of learning before that, but what really got me to close the deal was taking the action. I learned a nice bit and I wanted to sit down and learn more, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna go out and work. I'm gonna figure it out along the way, which that's what we need to do. We can learn so much things. We can buy all these mentorships and buy all these courses and stuff like that. I can tell you exactly what to do, which I have done for many people, but they still will not take the action. And the action is where you get the results at. So I want to say entrepreneurship is tough. I can navigate you and walk you through the journey, but once you get that first taste of success, you'll be like, I don't mind going through all of this for that. I don't mind doing that every day. But entrepreneurship is the way to go for most people if you desire a higher quality of life, if you desire a ton of money. But entrepreneurship is tough. It ain't for everybody, but why not give it a try? What's the worst that can happen?